Who is that? Who is that, buddy?
I told Jeremy I'm about ready to shave this shit off now.
Both of us with our yellow on.
Yeah. Great minds.
Okay, you just can't get too far that way.
Floss Bossin bosoms.
Okay.
Crack this open.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Yep.
All right. You gonna smile and be pretty?
I'm telling you how ill is on it.
Okay. Hey, FlossTube.
Hello.
We're the Floss Bossin cousins. I'm Christy.
I'm Callie.
And we both got the memo.
We're sporting our yellow today. Unplanned.
Yeah. Today is April the 18th, and it is Casaroni's 9th birthday. 10th birthday.
And it's Jeremy's
It
birthday
is Jeremy's
today,
birthday. How old is he?
He was born in 1980. So he's what, 46, 45?
45.
45. He's getting on up there. I told him it's coming.
Yeah.
So he's working at 24 today. So I I'd see him before he left to go to work this morning and won't see him in the morning. So
Well, happy birthday, Jeremy. Yeah, Case had his birthday party at the park Sunday, and I asked him, I said, how old are you going to be? He said, double digits. I thought, yeah, you enjoy it now, buddy.
Yeah, because they fix to start rolling like a freight train.
Yeah. So, I tried to call a while ago, and Pamela texted me back, and she said, I'm in the tub. I know you probably didn't call to talk to me today. I said, no, I didn't. She said, I'll have him call you when I get out. So. Tell him happy birthday. And what you been doing, ILLBERT?
Laughing, you know. There hadn't been a whole lot going on because I just ain't felt like it. And this work's been something else. And then, since last video, Jordan had surgery yesterday to have her gallbladder removed. And then just work.
Have you talked to her today?
Talked to her last night. And Jeremy's probably talked to her today, but I hadn't. She was doing okay last night. He said she was loopy when she was out of recovery, but you know, but she'll feel better. I know she's been having.
Jeannie's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she been having a lot of trouble. Just can't hold anything down. So they.
How old is Jordan? 19.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be 20.
She's 18 or 19.
She graduated this past year. Because Emma Ray will graduate.
Her birthday's
this
in
year.
August, so it's early, you know. So
and Emma Ray's is December, but they were real close in age. I know.
So she'll be on the mend, and other than that, it's just been regular old stuff. No stitching. I ain't put not one stitch in since the last video.
Since April the 4th?
That is correct. So.
Well.
I just ain't, well, I hadn't had a whole lot of time, and I just ain't wanted to, just to be honest with you.
Okay.
So, you know, that is what it is.
Okay.
I'm here to support you this week.
And y'all wonder why her name is ILLBERT.
What you been doing?
Well, I've been working, nursing dogs. Charlie, we took him back to the vet. Him and Zeus Monday. And Zeus's leash, he went to take a mad run and tore my fingernail off. And when I tell you, it hurt so bad. But I know he didn't mean to. Anyway, Charlie got a good report. He said his leg's healing good. They did not recast it. So he has got to go back outside. And everybody said amen.
When I pulled up, I'm pulling up real slow because... And he's backing up the whole time, so he's good now. So.
Good. Did you see Zeus the moose?
Oh yeah, he met me at the door or at my car door.
I swear, every day. I think he's grown. Every day, I think he's grown.
He's huge. Yeah.
He's so sweet,
but he's so pretty.
Gosh, he's sweet, and he is a big galoot. I tell Alan all the time. I hope to goodness that he gets some grace about him, because he is clumsy. He'll come running on the front porch, and it's concrete, but it's a slick concrete, and he'll get sideways and just fall down, and he'll just get up like, what just happened?
He's in that lanky puppy stage too.
Yes, he is. Oh, but we haven't. Alan still is not feeling good. He is on his 3rd round of prednisone. And he went back Monday, and they were going to test him for Lyme disease and Rocky Mountain spotted fever, but they hadn't got the results back yet.
It's been a lot of people around here that's had that before, and had some real sick.
Yeah, so we just, I love the way that smells. We just, I be stitching, he be laying over there complaining. No, he really hadn't complained, but I mean, I know he don't feel good.
Tell he don't feel good.
But he started back yesterday when I came home through Fayette. I went by and picked his medicine up, and he took one last night. He said he feels better today. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I know we can't stay on prednisone. They've got to figure out what's causing this. But he said he felt better.
I did win a $25 gift certificate from Scrap Iron Quilting in Fayette the other day.
No, you didn't.
I did. They were doing something.
I was flipping through Facebook, and I did see where she was doing some giveaways, and my brain, I thought, well, I hadn't been over there, and so I know I didn't win, and I just kept scrolling. I didn't know.
She didn't post mine.
Okay.
She said she had recorded it and couldn't get it to upload, so she called and left me a voicemail, and she said, Miss Simmons, you won our $25 gift certificate. So I got up and went over there and got me some fabric. Maybe make a project bag at some time.
Well, congratulations.
I said I won't ever win anything, so.
Well, yesterday, we were going to go last Saturday. And I really don't know why we didn't. I think because Todd was leaving to go out of town. Saturdays are just hard. But anyway, me and Holly and Greta met yesterday in Winfield and piled up, and Holly chauffeured us, and we went to Memphis and went and visited Sarah, Memphis Sarah E. We went and visited her new cross-stitch store, and it is nice.
I'm glad
it is so nice.
Is it her full opening now? She's open all the time now?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. And Zan, Crazy Band Lady Stitches, she was in there. She was on her lunch. And she was in there, so I got to meet her. She's super sweet.
Hey. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, what's so awesome. Yeah, I'm so happy y'all are here.
Y'all say hi.
Oh, hi.
Welcome. Welcome.
Yes, I'm so, oh my gosh.
telling you, that place was hopping.
Was it?
There was people in it, and when we got ready to leave, we didn't stay too awful long because, you know, it's a good long haul for us. But she said, I'm so sorry that I didn't get a chance to sit down and spend time with y'all. And I said, I'm kind of glad you didn't, because look at what's going on here. You know, I said, I'm so happy for you. Everything is so neat and organized. And
I went in there a few years ago, but it's been a while. Maybe me and Jeremy to take us a road trip for a long.
And we also went in. I'll have to tell you when I get the haul, because I bought a piece of fabric. There is another L&S or brick and mortar in Olive Branch, which is right outside of Memphis. So we stopped in there. We ate lunch in Olive Branch, and then we went to that cross stitch store. I don't know where it's at right now, but anyway. And we went in there, and she has a nice store. She has a really nice store.
I've never been to that one.
Yeah, and so we shopped at 2 different places yesterday. We had a good day, good weather. Holly didn't get a speeding ticket. So.
She didn't get a speeding ticket?
No, she didn't. She did almost kill us one time. But, you know, we survived.
Does she holler on you, Holly, like she does me when she's in the car? Just...
And then on the way back, Greta's in the back seat, and I'm up front, you know, helping Holly drive, I guess. And we're going down the interstate, and there's this man crossing the interstate on foot, and he's trying to get a dog. And there is just cars, just... And I thought, Holly's fixing to abandon ship. She's fixing to...
She'll block its whole life.
Put it up and park and be out. Doors open and everything. But she didn't. But we were hoping that he caught that little dog. Because I feel pretty certain that Alan would divorce me if I brought another one home. But the last 2 he's brought here, so... Anyway... I was trying to think if anything else exciting had happened. No.
I can't think of nothing else for us.
Because the Nest Stash was in March, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just stitching and working. That's about all I've been doing. Oh, we did celebrate our 2-year Floss-A-VERSARY yesterday. So happy anniversary, baby.
I'm telling you. Much love. I could have swore it was 3 years, though, because Christy said that was in a group text, and I thought it was 3. You know, time flies when you're having fun.
I mean, don't it, though, sister?
So, never thought for a minute we'd be in this long, you know. People want to say what we have to say. So.
Yeah. Some people's probably scared of what we're going to say.
Probably. Probably.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't everybody's craft room have some marigold seeds laying on it? I told Callie when we came down here, I was like, oh my gosh, it is a wreck down here. It is a wreck.
I hate to even, I don't even want to open the door to mine. There's stuff everywhere. So. And
I just keep bringing it in, bringing it in, bringing it in.
I've slowed down on some of that because there ain't nowhere to put it. So. And as fast as I stitch, you know, I know I've been whooping through all that real quick, but shit.
I'm going to have to light a fire under your...
I got to get in a better mood.
Yes, you do.
I really do. So.
Because it ain't hurting nobody but you.
Don't nobody give a rip.
Except me.
So, I get fighting mad about some things.
I know.
Especially when it comes to my residents now.
Yeah.
But we'll just leave that right there. So.
Yeah. All right. What you want to do first?
Well, I'll help you show what you've been working on because I don't have nothing.
Okay. Well, I've had almost 2 finishes. I've had one, and I'm I'm probably 30 stitches away from another one. But I'll show you the ones that I finished.
Oh my word.
This is in my Fab Shabby Rose bag by Miss Carolyn. And this is Needle Worker by Little House Needleworks. That's the chart, but it's sideways. And I started it on April the 7th.
I mean, you whooped
And
that
I
out like a
finished
job,
it on
didn't you?
April the 14th. Honey, I'm stitching for both of us.
Oh, well, I'm glad somebody...
Is that, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't. I can't see the thing.
Looks good.
Thank
Looks
you.
good. What kind of...
I did it on 32 count Coffee Stain by Cedar River Linen. And I used all the called for floss except my app shows that I have a Pebble Beach by Classic Color Works, but in fact I did not have one, but no, I didn't. I lied. I did find it. I did have one. So I used all the called for colors.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
Thank you.
Get that mug framed and up on that wall.
Yep.
You cranking them out, this sis.
All right. So that's yours.
Is it?
I think it is.
Well, let's just put that in the pile because
Okay.
We
All
both
right.
unstitched it.
Thank you, Ilbert.
Mm-hmm. That's my
That's
contribution
your
this week.
contribution. And then one of my heifer pulls was, oh, this is the wrong bag. This is my Greta bag, one of my Greta bags.
That little dog with that hanging down this black one.
Yeah. Oh, they're so cute. This is Canine Quotes by the Scarlet House. And I did Dogs Are Not Our Whole Life, but They Make Our Life Whole. And I just realized that has a button on it. I'm going to have to get me a button. Oh boy. I think my screwdriver, I got it.
Much cute.
I like this corner down here. And I'll be done with it.
What count fabric is that?
This is 32 count baked clay by Fox and Rabbit, and I'm using all the called for colors, which is Classic Color Works. So
Double dip it.
I mean, I'm on it, girl. So I worked on that. I worked on my Be Kind sampler. And I'm not going to I'm going to try to get it finished. I'm not going to take it out, but I worked on it and I come over here some and trying to finish this up. But oh, that over one on that 35.
You gotta take that a little bit at a time.
Yeah, and this is a Stacy Nash Be Kind sampler. And it's Shellie's Antique Needleworkers. It was her birthday sale in, what did I say, 23?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's on 35 count Cocoa by Weeks Dye Works. That was one of my heifer pulls for this month, so. This was a heifer pull for this month, and God, I wish I liked this fabric better. It is in the Souvenirs of Summer by Blackbird Designs, and it is ILLBERT's birthday sale from 24. It's this one. And I am doing it on .30 count Irish Bog Sky by the Primitive Hair. I mean, I've got a lot done. It's just
that center part's what really what takes as much.
Well,
you know?
I mean, I've just got to finish my letters
Mm-hmm.
because I've got everything else done, I think. So I'm gonna try to get that whooped out, you know. And this is a, what did I say? Vintage stitcher bag. Sweet Tammy, she sent me a message the other day on Facebook, and she said that she was, she saw the exit to Jasper. She was headed to the beach. I said, you should have let me know. I would have met you and we could have had dinner. She said she was by herself, or she would have. She was trying to get down there. And I worked a little tiny bit on my birthday sale, which is Hannah Campbell 1838 by Hands Across the Sea. And the hashtag is hats off to 52. And I'll put it on the screen. And it's on 40 count Week Style Work straw. And I'm using all the called for 103s. And this is a Melanie Henson Stitchy Sassenach on Etsy. This is one of her bags. All right, I'm through.
Well, look at all that progress we've had. You've had.
I've stitched every day. This is
Okay.
last times. But you know, sometimes you just feel like you don't get anything done, and then sometimes it just feels like it all just clicks. But anyway, I was gonna show my April book of days.
Mine's got some pretty stickers in it, but that's all.
I'm hoping that I can put a finish on canine quotes today. If I can get ILLBERT out of here and get her finished up.
ILLBERT's going to get some supper when she gets
boy.
through here and headed to the hizzle.
I got some pizza upstairs if you want
Well,
some.
that might be what. That's probably what I was going to get me at the Big Al.
Well,
so.
that's where that one came from.
Well, then I might take yours.
I hadn't even ate yet. Alan came in while I was throwing some tinted moisturizer on my face so I wouldn't look so pale.
This is the first time I've had makeup on in 2 weeks, probably. So, yeah, I dressed up for y'all today. All right, these are our giveaways from the last video. And the first one is Spring Hair by Lottie Daw.
And it was donated by Holly Ho. And I need to make a clarification on that.
Okay.
When I showed that on our last video, I got the idea for the different color for using that sulky thread from Holly. Well, she has since told me she got it from Niecie Lynn, and I don't want anybody to think I was omitting. I did not see Niecie Lynn's Spring Hair, but if you want to go see what hers looks like, go check out. I'm not sure what FlossTube it's in, but that idea came from Niecie Lynn. I just copied it from Holly. Sorry.
Did you tell who it was?
It goes to @Jana N Doster 2560. Congratulations.
This is the second one. All right, the next one is from Chessie and Me. It's Gettysburg 1862 sampler.
And it goes to @KimHill545. Congratulations.
Okay. Number 3 is by the Scarlet House, and it's the Smith sampler.
And it goes to @Diane Knowles, Noles 2067. Congratulations.
The next one is Sunday Morning by Samplers Remembered.
And it goes to @Karen Muir, MUIR. Congratulations.
Okay, next is Plum Street Samplers, American Welcome.
And it goes to @Donna Boyd 5108. Congratulations.
And the last one from last week is Easily Distracted by Kim Deal.
And I named that one. And it goes to @Linda Meeks 5228. Congratulations.
This is an It's So Emma pattern.
It goes on one of those bags.
Yeah.
And if you will email me at flossbossincousins@gmail.com with the chart you want and your mailing address, I will get those out to you. They probably won't go out until Monday, but if you get in touch with me before Monday, I'll try to get those out. And I had so many questions and comments and messages and Facebook posts saying that they wanted to finish Let Love Rain. So, and I even talked to a lady, sweet Miss Robin. We even talked about doing a silent auction and the money going to Haley. But since I did not mention that initially, I just put everybody that contacted me or everybody that posted, I put their name on a wheel, and I'm going to insert that video here. And that's where I spun the wheel. And the winner is Melissa. I don't know how to say that name. PUTTBRESSE-London, LUNDEN. So Melissa, if you're watching this, if you will email me at flossbossincousins@gmail.com with your mailing address, I will get it in the mail to you. And if you've changed your mind, that's fine. Just let me know and I'll spin it again and it can go to the next one. So
We got a package in the mail.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, I love that bag.
Ain't that pretty? Find the card in here.
That's a Ray Dunn.
It is. It says, wanted to send you and Christy some happy mail. You both really need it. She had ordered a portfolio from me, and that's why she has my address, just in case I was wondering. And truly love watching you two. Take care, and hope all is well. And that's from Kari. And she sent us a little happy.
Oh,
So she sent us a heifer keychain.
well, how cute. I don't care.
It don't matter to
I
me.
don't care.
You like pink,
I do
so I'll
like
give you that one.
pink. Thank you so much.
But-
It says one bougie heifer. It's a pen.
I'm gonna put that right on my keychain.
Thank you so much.
And then my pen is brown with a little Highland cow. I thought that was
Aw.
cute as it could be. Thank
I
you
love
so
that.
much for thinking about us.
Yes, thank you. Oh, I love that.
And then I got one piece of haul this time.
Boy.
Well, it's really two pieces, but I got this off the
pretty.
Detach group. It's the Keepsake Box and Pin Keep from Blackbird Designs. And then I got, it's a what do you call it? Charm pack from Moda. That's Brannick and Patek for Moda. And I think she said this was Blackbird fabric. I'm not sure, but it's got some pretty stuff in there.
That is pretty.
They're good for finishing or a bag or something. But all them pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, those are pretty.
Yeah. So, got them two things.
Look at you.
Might make something with that, one of these days.
Right after you get through cross stitching,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, when I get it finished, I'll whoop that right up. That's all I got, haul. You got some?
Let me tell you a funny.
Okay.
The other night, Dustin worked evening shift this past week. And the other night, Whitney told the kids that neither one of them was getting their iPad until they got their rooms cleaned. Cable is really good about, like, if he's playing with something in the living room, he will pick it up, but he just throws it in his room. But he don't leave his stuff out in the living room, but he'll put it up. So she was folding clothes or doing something. He came in there and she said, "Are you finished cleaning your room?" Because he wanted his iPad. And he said, yeah. And she said, "Okay, let's go look." And he said, "Are you going to look under the bed?"
He had grabbed her full.
He said, "Because that's weird if you are." Whitney said, "Yeah, I'm looking under the bed." And he had put all of his toys under the bed. I said, he knew what he was doing.
That's smart now.
And they had an egg hunt at church Wednesday afternoon at 4. And he found $17 worth of prize eggs. So he has McDonald's money now.
Wow.
But I think he said he was going to buy him a new headset. That's what he told me.
He's such a funny little boy.
She said when he looked at me and said, "Are you going to look under the bed? Because that's just weird." She said, I thought, oh my word.
When I was in high school, I babysat two girls, and one of them would get in there and she'd clean that whole room by herself. And that other one would crash anything that could go under that bed. I mean, that bed just be sitting up in the air on top. Yes.
Yeah.
On top of stuff. And I'd make her get in there and dig her out. I'm like, if you're going to be stupid, you got to be tough.
You got to be tough. And if you notice on the pictures that I'm going to put at the front, he's got little green tomatoes on his tomato plants. So.
One thing I did from the last video was my irises. I bought a bunch of irises from Shriners years ago, 2013. And I planted them, and they bloomed that
what
spring.
Is Shriners?
It's an online, you can order plants from them, like an iris place. And they bloomed that one year, so pretty. And they ain't bloomed since. And I told Jeremy last year, I'm digging them up. I'm going to move them somewhere in the yard, because I thought they might not be getting enough sun or whatever. So last Sunday after church, I get on my work clothes and I go out there with my shovel in the yard and start digging them irises up. And we've got that old crabgrass in the yard. Mm-hmm. And it was all up there where my irises were. And when I tell you that stuff is like wire around the roots.
Did it have them choked or
Yeah,
something?
I guess so. Because I dug them up and dug all that stuff out and I put them in. Home Depot had some kind of spring sale. So I just went right on up there, bought me a tiller. And I got me a whole bunch of pot and soil, and so I put them in, it's a kiddie swimming pool, what it is. I drilled holes in it for now just to get them started good until I could move them. So I did do that, and I bought me a whole bunch of bulbs, too, and put out.
You bought a tiller?
I sure did. I've been wanting one, and I went and got it.
Mm-hmm. Next thing you're going to tell me you're going to have taters planted or something.
I'm going to plant me some tomato plants.
Dustin's wanting, he has got... What does he have that Whitney showed me that he's waiting for it to sprout? I cannot remember. I can't remember what it was, but he's got, I don't know, she showed me a picture of it. But, you know, I guess they're going to be farmers now. I don't know.
Well, I've always liked it. And that's stress relief for me is to get out and work in the yard. But I'm not near as fit as I was 2 or 3 years ago, I could tell you. But we don't get a lot of morning sun because the trees that are across the road from the house are so tall. We just don't get it till it gets up, you know, 10 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
And the backyard gets it, so I'm going to move them somewhere out there. But fixing to redo that whole thing. I said, you lots come home and I have this whole hillside dug up and tilled over. So
Till him right on out the road, won't you?
So
well, Katie's got his tomatoes are doing good, and gosh, I wish I could remember what that was. Maybe it is like slices of potatoes, and he's waiting for them to sprout. I don't know. Okay, it could be. I don't know. I don't even know. But anyway,
I seen you had your flowers ready to pot up there.
I do. She's being a smart ass.
Whatever works, you know. Because don't think I ain't fixing to get me some.
The reason you seen them up there is because you can't put them out because them freaking dogs would chew them up. I bought artificial flowers, okay?
I've been seeing them all over my Facebook. You know, once you click on one of them links to look at, then that's just your whole feed. But I thought, I ain't no sense of ordering some. Christy will get her some. You can see if they work.
And she came in the front door and she was like, "Them your flowers?" Yep. She said, "We're going to have to get them out and see what they look like." Hey, water flowers or cross stitch.
Right.
It's an easy choice.
I start out with really good intentions about keeping them flowers watered throughout the summertime, but when it gets about July, you can water them every 2 hours and it still burn them up.
Yep.
I mean, the heat here ain't no joke.
You are right. You are right.
You got any haul?
Oh, I do.
Well,
I went to 2 L&S's
crack her
yesterday.
out. Let's look at her.
Okay. This is from Memphis, or Stitchers Memphis, Sarah E's shop. They wrap everything so pretty. I got Feels Like Fall by Brenda Gervais. She had a lot of work basket.
Yeah, Holly sent me some pictures.
Okay, did she? I had texted you, and of course you didn't text back.
I was in the middle of a staff meeting.
Well, okay. She sent you a Stitchers Memphis sticker.
Thank you.
And I
Put that in
got
my book.
one.
It's waterproof, ain't it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to put mine on my stitchy stand. And I got put my bag back here, a Stitchers Memphis needle minder, and Siggy's Closet is the one that done these for her.
That's pretty.
I got me acting like I can see without them. Autumn Glow by Oak Crown Studios. I had never heard of this fact. I love this. Just the feel of it, and her colors are gorgeous.
Is she local to them or?
No.
Okay.
I don't know where she's at, but we looked at her website on the way home yesterday because, you know, me and Holly was trying to get Greta to. But look at that. It's more of a peachy pink than what it's showing on camera.
That's up here is about the color.
Yeah. But I don't know what I'm going to put on that.
Has it got a color name? You said autumn something.
Autumn Glow.
Okay.
And it's a 36 count, a fat quarter. And then I got Beach Floors by Laura's Fabrics. I've never heard of them.
Mm-mm. It's pretty too.
Yeah. That's pretty good representation of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'd never heard of that. Have you?
No.
Laura's Fabrics. I don't know. All right, and then I got a 36 count toasted coconut by Forbidden Fiber. Forbidden Fiber Arts.
Forbidden Fiber Co. I think.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right. It's just a good neutral. And then I got Love Potion by Forbidden Fiber Co. It's got a hint of purple, a hint of green. Does it have purple?
Yeah, I can't hardly tell with this light.
Me either. Anyway,
It's pretty.
it is pretty. So that's what I got from Sarah's store. If you're close enough to drive, you should go. 'Cause it's very, very nice. I got me another Sweet Pear and Blood Orange Stacy Nash, her daughter's lotion bars from Greta. She brought it. Have you hadn't smelled the Blood Orange,
No.
have you? This is the one Holly got originally, and I had gotten the Sweet Pear.
That smells good too.
It does, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
And Greta, Kari, Tiger Lily, had told me that the best needles that she had found to use with 103 silks was Lori Holt's 28 needles. So Greta ordered some, and I got a pack of those.
Let me see how tiny that eye.
Yeah, look at them.
Ooh, law.
Okay, let's see. I try to keep all my and I got these. I hadn't even took them out of the bag. This I saw on. I got an email that Treehouse Fiber Arts, LFA Linen, that she had a sale, or she was gonna add some fabric to the shops, and I got 36 count low tide. I think this is a fat half.
Mm-hmm. It looks like.
Yeah. But I thought that is just a good neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it a... Is that a yard?
It's a half.
Is it a half?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm about positive.
Okay. That just looks like a lot. I can stitch a bunch of stuff on that. I got that one. And I ordered this last weekend, and I already have it, so. And I got Sooner.
It's kind of goldy yellow,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And I got Dunes at Dusk.
It's pretty too.
Yeah. So I got those. I've sold all my 28 count linen except for just a few pieces. So I'm trying to replenish it up. And from Greta, she brought these to me yesterday. She said, "Do you want me to mail these?" I said, no. I got 40 count white clay by Fox and Rabbit.
You saying 40 count okay? I told you when you did 36,
Yeah.
you could, your eyes just have to adjust.
And I got 40 count sugar cream pie by Bestitch Me. That's a good neutral.
I like it.
Now, don't ask me because I don't know. Because just because I thought it was pretty. I don't know what I'm going to put on it. I got 36 count Seafoam by Barefoot Needle Art. They have some beautiful fabric.
Mm-hmm.
when we saw them at market. It is just gorgeous. I ordered from number 12 Stitch Co. Thank you, Hobbies of Holly. I went down that rabbit hole. I got this, I think it's called the Spring Pack.
That's pretty.
I think that's what it's called. And it is Frost Sea Glass.
That's pretty.
That is pretty, isn't it? And, oh, I got a little pen in there. Iced Violet.
It's pretty too.
Yeah. Look how cute that's packaged.
Little bundle of spring, isn't it?
Little bundle of happy. And then I got, I love that. It says life is short by the fabric. Got a 40 count wallaby. I love that.
Yeah, that's pretty to me.
And I got a 36 count false starter.
And they're all by the same place?
Yes. Number 12 Stitch Co. on Etsy.
Are they from Australia?
They are.
Okay. That's what
But now, I ordered this. It only took right at a week. Maybe a few days longer than a week to get here.
That's not bad.
No, not at all. So, I'll definitely be shopping with her again. Oh. Let's see. We got a thank you. It says, with many thanks to you for your kindness. And this lady, Lorraine, won our Oh Marie chart. And her friend Cindy, who dyes floss and material, but she didn't tell me, well, maybe it's on the, maybe we can look it up. It's Farmhouse Flossies and Such. And this is Angry Clouds. And this one is Hot Cocoa. That's pretty.
Very pretty.
And this one is Peanut Buttercup. That really does look like a peanut
Looks
buttercup.
like a Reese, don't it?
Mountaintop. Black Cat. And Deep Pines. And it's Farmhouse Flossies and Such. If I can find, like if she has a website or an Etsy store, I will put it in the description below. Can they see that? So you pick which ones you want. She sent them, huh? We'll take another one. There's 6. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Lorraine. We appreciate it. I got this from Greta. I saw it on somebody's FlossTube. I don't even remember who, and it's something just struck me, and I was like, man, I really like that. A Merry Heart by Plum Street. So, you know, I just start that up tonight.
Just crank her out.
And then I ordered these from Etsy from Inchworm Designs. It's in Australia. No. I don't know where it's at. It's on Etsy anyway. I got it says one of them is a sea turtle. Oops. Lost my button. Well, maybe she just sent the sea turtle. I can't remember if I ordered it or not, because underneath it says free gift. But I got the classy, sassy, and a bit smart-assy. I love that donkey.
That is cute.
So I got that. Oh, this is my Stitch New England floss. Look at all them pretty colors.
Right.
I cannot pronounce that. Absinthe.
Yeah.
Man, that's green, ain't it? IKEA berry. Adobe. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That mottled. Amber. Americana.
That's a good blue.
Mm-hmm. That is a good blue. Amethyst. Angel hair. Apple pucker. Thought that said puke. Apple pucker. That's pretty. Aqua. You hear my stomach?
Mm-hmm.
And arrowhead. And then Classic Color Works. I got dandelion stem. Deep blue sea. That's a good blue too.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good house blue. Desert mesquite. That's a good one too. I don't know if I've ever saw that. Got good variegation. Dublin Bay.
Dolce de leche. That's that caramel from Mexico.
Listen it.
I watch the Food Network channel all the
Okay.
time.
Eggshell. Embers. English ivy. Aaron Go Emerald.
That's a dark green.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
dark. And Eve's Leaves.
I've used that on something.
I don't
Recently.
think I have. Eve's Leaves. That's a mouthful. And then the Belsoir, I got Finnegan Green. Lasagna.
Oh.
Lemonade. Lily pad. And limestone.
It's pretty.
Yep. And I ordered these from Sweet Shellie, Antique Needleworker. I got me an Antique Needleworker needle minder, and she sent me some project cards. And I got Be Ye True and Be Ye Faithful.
That was pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, they both are, but I like that one.
Thank you, Shellie. I ordered a bag off of the D-Stash group, I think. And it is Miss Marilyn Perlman. She's out of North Carolina. And it's got a fatter bottom. It's got that. Pull. And then the inside is like stitches, like little X's.
Little X's.
And it says pure happiness, pure love, pure and simple, pure joy, pure bliss, pure grace.
Cute. That's a good size
good
too.
tall one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh boy. And I got these off of the D-Stash group. Somebody stitchingly along. So if you want to screenshot that. I got a needle minder that says just a girl who loves dogs. That would be me. And I got this one. I loved it. It says Queen of the Needle and Boss of the Floss.
Yeah.
And it's got floss in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And this one says, I cross stitch past my bedtime. Oh, so true. She has a lot. And I think if you get 1, 2, 3, I think if you get 5, you get like a discount. You know, that's my story. I'm going to stick to it. But I think it is. And I saw this one and I absolutely loved it. It says easily distracted by wieners. And this one says, I don't give a duck. But I got those from her, from Stitchingly Alone, Sharice Smith. Okay, I'm almost done. This is the last piece. This is the one that I got at, oh boy. Oh, there it is. FAD Needlework in Olive Branch, Mississippi. I'm trying to remember what FAD stood for. Anyway, it's FAD Needlework, Olive Branch, Mississippi. And I don't know if they have a website. I'll have to look and see.
They might have a Facebook page or something.
I got this piece of 36 count Fox and Rabbit flannel flower.
That's a good neutral too.
It is. It really is. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. We got this big stack.
Yeah,
today.
we're doing a mega giveaway because we celebrated our 2-year Floss-A-VERSARY yesterday and we couldn't have done it without y'all. So.
No. So since we have both finished the needleworker, we'll go throw this one in here. So this is Little House Needleworks needleworker that Christy just finished. This will be number 1. Number 2 is Celebrate Spring by Madame Chantilly. It's a tiered tray.
Let me look at that one.
Don't be looking at that. You started one.
I know I did.
One.
Oh, that is so cute, though.
It is cute.
That looks just like Holly Ho. Just like her.
Mm-hmm. So that was number 2. Number 3 is a Dying to Stitch kit. And it's the Scarlet House Nice to Meet You. And it's got the floss, the fabric, and the finishing fabric in here. This one, well, all these were donated by viewers. And some of our own. This next one is Faded Flag, and it's got a piece of linen in here. I don't know what count, but it's by October House Fiber Arts in an OG project bag. What was that? 4?
4.
Okay. Number 5 is Plum Street Samplers Live on Little. You better like stitching water if you're going to get this one. It's pretty, though. Number 6 is Needlework by Kathy Barrett. It's pretty. Number 7 is Sampler Roll
Oh, that's pretty.
by Samplers Remembered. Number 8 is, who is this by? Okay. Margaret Croft by Needlework Press. Number 9 is The Stitching Bee by Little House Needleworks. I think that's cute chart.
Let me see. I don't know if I... Oh, that is cute.
Number 10 is My Home Sweet Home by Brenda Gervais, with I Needle and Thread. This is the one I had that slub in and picked it and got a hole in it. I had one on the last time I worked on my spring fling. There's a big slub right in the middle, and I thought, just don't even attempt it.
Carry on, carry on.
This is 11. This is a quilt pattern that courtesy of Fat Quarter Shop. It's Summer Picnic. Is this the one that Megan was working on? It looks like it, don't it?
I don't know.
I think so. Number 12 is Farmhouse by Blackbird Designs. This is Anniversary of the Heart Pattern 5. Number 13 is Eleanor Rigby and Sweet Baby by Blackbird Designs. Number 14 is Stitch by Shepherd's Bush, and this is partially kitted, or it's got buttons, ribbon, a piece of linen. But it's, you can also stitch it on one of those bags. Number 15 is by Chessie and Me. It's Grant House Sampler Grant House 1865 Sampler. Number 16.
I love that.
It's pretty.
Is
It's
that not
springy
mine?
too. Is that my phone?
Well, it ain't mine.
That's Jeremy. I call him back.
Is that mine?
Listen, it was over there in that bucket. I don't know.
I think it's mine.
We'll put it over there.
I think that's the one that Holly got for me at that. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Sorry. Yeah.
All right. This is Quaker Motifs, and it's by, who is it by? Antique Samplers. Is that right?
That's what it says.
It's a pretty spring Quaker sampler.
It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. And that was 16.
16.
This is number 17, is The Hare and the Basket by Jean Farish. It's another springy sampler. This is a cute little small.
Yeah.
Number 18 is Land That I Love by Cherry Hill Stitchery. Okay. And then these other, is it 5? Were donated by Greta at StitckWork Design Co.
And they're all market releases. And one of them, y'all are going to go, ah, over.
So the first one is Nativity.
You want to do that one as a together?
These two?
Uh-huh.
Okay. These two will be as one giveaway. This will be number 19. And it's Nativity Frill. and Nativity Tiny Town. So that's 19. Number 20 is the Dog Sampler by the Rebel Stitcher. Number 21 is My Hometown by Annie B's Folk Art. Number 22, and this is the last one.
That's pretty to me.
This is Samplers and Primitives, The Spring Begins. That is pretty. Thank you, Greta.
Thank you, Greta. If y'all want to show her some love, go on over to www.StitckWorkDesignCo.com. Give her a shot if you haven't tried her.
She'll ship that stuff so fast
She's
make your head spin.
Great.
So, but we thank y'all for sticking with us
We
for
do.
2 years.
Thank you so
A
much.
pure bliss, hasn't it been?
Did you say a blister?
Blister, bliss.
Oh, I don't know where it's at. We've had a lot of fun. We've met a lot of incredible people at retreats, online.
Been shown a lot of love.
A
just
lot
thoughts and
of
prayers.
love.
And
Yes.
there's been a lot going on in 2
Yes.
years. And y'all been right there with us through it all. So we appreciate it.
I get to go Tuesday and take Haley to her chemo treatment Tuesday. So,
Did she do it Tuscaloosa?
yes. They went to MD Anderson last week, and she didn't get anything bad, and she didn't get anything, you know, outstanding, but everything's going along as what they are anticipating. So
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty much all. And she hasn't been sick yet, or she hasn't been sick. So we're hoping that, you know, continues. But I appreciate everyone that reaches out and asks about her and lets me know that they're praying for her. It means a lot.
That's what works.
So,
Well, I think I'm going to go hustle me up something to eat, either in your kitchen or over at the Big Owl's.
we will try our best to be back probably the very end of April or the 1st of May, because May's going to be a very busy month for us. We're 1 week we're in Wisconsin, and the next week we're in I'm in Tampa.
I'm going to Wisconsin, but I'm not going to make Tampa. But
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Me too.
So.
Me too.
Need a break.
Yeah.
So.
But I was trying to think if there was any questions that we had that I didn't or hadn't answered.
I've been MIA. I'm just going to tell you. I just have been. So.
Okay.
But maybe that'll change soon.
Maybe so. But remember, on our giveaways, you must be 18. You must live in the United States. Do not say giveaway, win, prize, anything like that. Y'all know. Y'all know.
Hope y'all win something.
Yeah. And I
Some
hope
good
y'all
stuff.
find all the prize eggs.
Yeah. Every one of
Yeah,
them.
because
And maybe a Reese egg.
Because ain't nobody can afford to sit around and eat
Real
boiled
eggs.
eggs. No.
Somebody asked me, was I going to color Easter eggs? I said a negative.
Whitney asked me, she said, how many eggs are you bringing? I said, none. She said, you always bring eggs. I said, yeah, they $10 a dozen now.
Might
No,
be a plastic egg.
I'm not bringing no eggs. Them's your children. You boil the eggs. But we love to let the kids find eggs and then sit around on the porch and eat boiled eggs. Everybody's got the salt and pepper shaker, you know, passing it around.
I just don't care. I mean, I can eat them like on a Cobb salad or something, but just to sit there and eat
I
one.
love them. But now I only like the yellow.
You don't like the white?
No.
Now, see, if I eat them, I want the white, not the yellow.
No. I'll eat a little bit of the white, but Cable always gives me his yellow, and I give him my white. So, he's my bestie. That's what I told him the other day. Lorelai had to go to the doctor. She's been having some upper GI issues, and Whitney called me, and she said, I'm on my way to Jasper with Lorelai can you please sit in the truck with Musso so I don't have to take him in? I said, yes. So when I got there, or I got there before they did. And, he gets out and he gets in the Tahoe with me, and he's got his tea and he's got his iPad, and he watches his iPad for a little bit, and then he gets up and he crawls over the console, and he gets in the back, and he gets in the very back, and then he gets in between the back seat and then he had to pee. So I had to get him out. He didn't have any shoes on. I didn't have any shoes on. We're standing in the parking lot out over on the grass, and he whips them pants down to the ground.
That kid's from the country.
I mean, he is. I said, Cable, we are in town.
I said, me gotta pee.
Me gotta pee. But we were sitting in the truck, and I said, Cable, because when I ask him who he loves, he'll say and Mama. But on my birthday, he'll just say And I said, will you do me a favor? Will you be my bestie? And he went, I said, okay. I said, hey, bestie. And he'd go.
He's so funny.
Yeah. And me and him were talking. I said, now, who's my bestie? Me. And I said, who's my best friend? Holly Ho. I said, yep. And I would say, no, you're my bestie? He said, but we can't tell Mama. I said, I won't tell Mama. So now whenever she calls me, I'll say, hey, bestie. And he'll go,
I don't know who you're talking to. Can you imagine having to keep up with that 24/7?
Oh, no.
Lord, it wears me out. Just think about it.
Mm-mm. But I hope y'all have a happy Easter, and we'll see y'all in a few weeks.
I'm going to have some progress next time. I just feel it.
I'm going to do this next time.
Yeah. I wore it out today. Y'all have a good one.
You sure were good looking eye candy, though.
I'm telling you, look at all this right here. How could you?
We'll see y'all later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.